Hey, we're Life of Dillon.
And you're watching us on the Adam Bomb Show.
But if your dreams don't scare you, they ain't big enough. I wanna see my name in flashing lights. I wanna penthouse 1,000 feet in the sky.
Life of Dillon. Do you guys really have late nights besides when you're working? Do you guys go out and stay out till 4 a.m.?
Yeah, sometimes.
Do you really? What do you do?
Man, we go to, bars,
It's
get drunk.
It's kind of a stupid question,
There's only
right?
really a couple of things that you can do.
Yeah, right. David, Joe, and Rob in studio, and the catchy song "Overload." That stole our hearts, man. That was great stuff.
Awesome.
Really good stuff. When you guys get together and make music, because really, you just guys happen to play music. You're friends and brothers, obviously. What is that like when you sit down? Do you get really serious, or it's like, hey, try this out, or try this out?
It's pretty loose, yeah.
Is it really?
I think when you come up with like so many songs like all the time, if you go stiff all the time, it would just make it like really annoying to work with each other.
Yeah.
I think you come up with an idea, and if it's not great, you move on. And we're really like honest with each other. So like if someone came up with something and it sucked, we'd be like, yeah, that sucks.
I think that's like why we ended up, getting better. Because obviously everybody starts from somewhere, and we were always brutally honest with each other. Like if you came up with a line that was just cheesy
To
or
the
just
point it hurt
rubbish.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I would come up with stuff, and they'd be like, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah.
Die
And
a
I'd
little bit inside.
bite my tongue. And
But you're brutally honest, though, right? I mean, you have to be. Life of Dillon's on the Adam Bomb Show. Please tell me the story. I read it, but I don't want to spoil it, of how the name came about, because I think it's a great story.
So we went to Brazil last year to a
Just where
place
they're
called
born.
Right.
to a
Okay.
place called Fortaleza. And we were literally on holiday. And, so basically we had been in England working hard every day, just, plugging away at this music thing, trying to make that happen. And it was winter and it was cold and, we needed the break. And when we get to the other side of the world, we meet this guy whose lifestyle is like pretty much the opposite of ours. He's just chilling on the beach, drinking, enjoying himself. And I think we all sort of envied that a little bit because of where we were coming from. Just the fact that they were like polar opposites, and a lot of the music that we were making that ended up becoming our EP Prologue and our album soon to be was sort of in that vein. It was all feel good stuff, and so we just decided to call it Life of Dillon.
That's a great story, though. Like, just by chance you meet this guy, and that's how it comes. Do you guys, when you're on the road together and when you experience things together, does that inspire you to make songs from experiences?
I mean, we haven't been able to write much new. We've been finishing our album.
Right.
We're also brand new to this whole being on the road thing. Like for me, it's like every time I get out the car, I've got to stretch out. My back is killing me. Like I'm limping out the car. But we can't wait to write new songs. Hopefully we'll get
We're
some
like
inspiration.
collecting information right now.
Yeah.
And then we'll have a stick and be like, remember that time? Remember that time?
Yeah. It seems like you guys are sponges with everything, though, because I can see, like, you're really trying to take everything in. What do your friends and family think about what you're doing? Because it's kind of one of those careers you're like, I don't know, what's going to happen.
It's funny. For a long time, I don't think my friends or family knew what I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I think I was, like, my close friends knew, but, like, we would be like working at the home, but like there's nothing to show for it because we didn't want to put music out. We didn't want to share it because we wanted to sell songs and actually make money from it. And so you can't really, people are like, oh, so what have you done this week? Oh, I wrote a couple of songs. And you say that for a year and they still haven't heard any songs. They're like, well, does he really do that?
They just think you're a bum. Do you know what I mean?
You're never a bum,
To be
though.
honest, I got that feeling from,
I hated telling people what I did because it's just that stereotypical thing. Oh, you're a musician? Oh, you haven't made it? Okay.
But that's so annoying, though,
It is.
because you really see, you guys love what you do, and it kind of maybe, to me, if somebody said that to me, I'd be like, wow, I'd second guess myself. Does that happen to you guys? Do you second guess yourself when somebody says that?
At first, I guess, I guess we were kind of constantly discouraged, from doing what we wanted to do. But
I think we had this like shield of like naivety where we would just keep going. Okay, oh, tomorrow it's going to happen. Next day it's going to, this year's the year.
We've been saying this year's the year since 2007. every year since 2007, we're like, no, this is the year. This is the year.
Can you believe that's almost a decade ago, 2007?
That's crazy.
A little scary.
That's crazy.
I ask every artist that comes in here, though, how hard is it to cut through and get that song to the next level? To get not only signed, but to get a song really on the radio?
I think it's all about timing. You can have a song which is the best song in the world, but if it comes at the wrong time, no one's going to react to it.
If you're up against Rihanna or any one of these guys that are in the charts right now and you go in at the wrong week, you're just no one's gonna even know what you did. You know, so if you go in a week where you've got an awful song, but there's no one else around, out putting anything out, chances are you could make something.
It's a great point. I never even thought of that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Life of Dillon's on the Adam Bomb Show. What's that one artist y'all agree on that is awesome? That you guys are like
Michael Jackson. Nobody can
Well,
disagree.
yeah,
Like,
You mean
But
currently?
how about we say currently right
currently,
now? Yeah.
probably Drake. We all love Drake.
Yeah,
Right?
Drake.
Did
The
you notice
Weeknd
our
is-
screensaver?
Yeah, the Drake camel thing going on here. It's,
I had nothing to do with that, honestly. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So how did Joe and Rob, how do you guys, you're born in Brazil, how do you end up in England? How does that happen?
I mean, you know.
Our dad's English.
Yeah, dad's
Okay,
English.
yeah.
Got it.
But it's
Simply
also a
put.
case of like education was better there. You know, our mum wanted us to make sure we had the right education, and that's probably the main reason we ended up there. You know, we also lived in Nigeria for a few years.
Not to mention it's safer than Brazil and
Yeah.
Nigeria.
I've heard, yeah.
That's a big thing.
Brazil can be a pretty nasty place sometimes.
What are the fans like over in England compared to here?
We don't have fans in England.
You-
Not yet.
No, come on.
No, we have 0 fans. It seems that way because we haven't really launched over there yet.
I
You
didn't
know,
know that.
There's a handful of people saying, you know, we'd love to hear the song out here, but
we
it's
we have a
not
few
really
friends that have been like, hey, we heard you in like Stratford, or we heard you
Hollister,
in
on the
Hollister,
playlist.
you know, somewhere. But generally speaking, like
no
I don't
music has
think
been
radio's
released, so they
playing
can't
us out
see it
there.
on YouTube because it's all obviously like
Yeah.
location based.
Wow.
yeah,
yeah,
I've
so
had a
like-
few friends hit me up just because they heard it like on Vivo.
My
and
parents
that's by
had to
chance.
order. They ordered the CDs from like Vegas or Germany. Like they ordered a bunch of like the EPs.
So when you said that your parents really don't know what you do,
yeah,
like
yeah, they don't.
they physically
Yeah.
can't find out.
Even now, like I still don't think our friends like they know we're like in America. Like they probably see it on Facebook, but they're still like, "What are you guys doing over
That's
there?"
crazy. I'm blown
That's
away
like
by this because I
we-
really didn't know. Because obviously, when you're on the internet or on your phone, you can find out anything.
Right.
Well, to be honest, I've encouraged all our friends to follow us on Snapchat, Life of Dillon, because that's the best way they can keep in touch with us now. Because we're not on TV, we're not on radio or anything out there, and all our friends and family are out there. So
That's crazy. What's your next song going to be? Do you have that figured out yet?
yes,
Dreams?
Yeah,
Dreams.
dreams. Yeah.
Is it about the obvious?
Years.
I
It's
mean, I
about
just
making your
had to
dreams come true.
Guys, Life of Dillon on the Adam Bomb Show. Thanks so much for coming by.
Oh, thank you
for
very much,
having us,
man.
man.
Appreciate it.